Yo, yo, yo. It's D.Arthur talking to you guys about fear. Fear is the reason why Donald Trump got elected. Fear is the reason why we're all still in the same position that we are. You may be ahead of where you are, or you may be behind on where you think you were supposed to be. But fear is also, in my opinion, fear is more powerful than love. Now, before you get your panties up in a bunch, let me explain to you why I think fear is more powerful than love. Two very strong emotions, love and fear. Fear is the reason why Donald Trump got elected. Fear, what he did was he indicted fear into the masses of everybody who doesn't support me mentality is what's making this country a disaster, in his opinion. So he singled out specific groups. He targeted out the Muslims. He said they're the reasons why we're not great. He targeted the Mexicans. He said, let's build a great border wall so they can never infiltrate this country, and they're taking all our jobs. He targeted minority groups. He targeted African Americans. He targeted every single group that does not support him. So he created this sense of urgency and this sense of fear, and if these people don't support me, this is how our country could turn out. And people bought it. They bought it like a raffle ticket. And they just kept buying every single word that he kept saying, and he fed them over and over again. And so he got sworn in to the highest office in all of the free world, the United States of America, President of the United States of America, just because he led a message of fear and it's us versus them mentality. Now, this is very powerful because even Hillary Clinton, her slogan was love Trump's hate, or something like that. She said love Trump's hate. But her mistake was she still put Trump in her slogan. So it was technically still about him. She did nothing. It's either her message was vote for anybody except for him and I'm the next capable president. But her message wasn't invigorating enough for people to actually vote for her. She was bland. She was washed. She was outdated. This country needed a sense of different in their lives, because if something didn't change, if America wasn't great again, then America can never become what it used to be, according to Trump. So he infiltrated the masses and used a sense of fear and what could be an us versus them mentality to get himself elected in the office. Now, why is fear stronger than love? People will be motivated to do things if they are afraid. Back in my old sales position that I had, they even told us to create a sense of fear and urgency into the homeowners so they could buy our free estimate. They said, we're gonna be here this week only, also known as urgency. If your roof starts leaking, at least you'll have this estimate so you can prepare and budget for the future. This is exactly what they told us to say to the homeowners so they could sign up for a roofing estimate, and that is how we got our commission. They told us to put a sense of fear into the homeowner, and they told us to put a sense of urgency into the homeowner, and that is how people got to sign and then close it. This is how they did it. Another thing, when it comes to college, it's been well renowned for the past centuries that a college degree is the gateway to a better life. Now, there's a lot of counter arguments for it and against it. But in this example that I'm showing you, they're saying get this, aka degree, or if you don't get it, you're going to be working a significant lower wage, minimum wage job, and you won't amount to anything greater. This is how the colleges make their money. They incite this fear, this indifference of fear into the masses, and they get people to buy their product, very expensive product, aka a college degree, and they say if you don't get this, you will not amount to anything. Now this is why fear is the strongest form of marketing and advertising, and the best way to get people to do things. Because if you are afraid for your life, you will do anything to get out of it. So, but for us people who are woke and know better, we realize that fear is just something that's made up in the brain. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So we're going to realize what I'm telling you guys and what I'm telling myself, because when I make these videos, I'm talking to myself and projecting it in a YouTube video to express my thoughts and emotions. What we're going to realize is we're not going to act on fear. We're going to act on the highest frequency in the land, which is love, and make all our decisions based on one thing: unconditional love. Because once you reach that powerful state of love, of unconditional love, just like your creator in heaven created you to be, you will never be fearful again in your life. So take it for what it is. Anytime someone projects a sense of fear and doubt into you, you take it like garbage. You put fear into the garbage can, tie it up, and you throw it out the window, because fear has nothing to do with you. Fear will never, ever have any instance on your life. And we will only project love and abundance to every single action that we do. You don't want to talk to that girl because you're afraid of what could happen. You're afraid that she might not like me. It might not go anywhere. She might think I'm weird. Notice how these are all things that could happen, but you'll never know unless you actually try. So go out with the frequency of love and do everything in your power with love and unconditional love and being, and see how great your life turns out to be, because you are not like the rest of the people. You're independent, you're love-based, and you will make an impact on this world out of the frequency of love. And once love is the only thing that you know, there is nothing that could ever, and I mean ever, hold you back. So, hold your sperm, act out on love, become the greatest version of yourself, and influence others to be only acting out on unconditional love. Like, comment, subscribe.